route is what we're used to. Get high on life, that's me and you. Run away to the sunset. Run away with the sky left far behind. Strange route is meant for me and you.
Hello. Welcome back to my live stream. Yay! All right, so I want to make sure that you have already warmed up. Okay, so you did your workout. All right, you did an awesome workout, and we're just gonna go ahead and do some just static stretching right now. So when you're doing these kind of stretches, we want to make sure that your muscles are already warmed up and you're going to be able to get the best benefit of this workout or this video, right? So again, when I mess up, you're gonna know it. No more hiding. All right, so I have my little handy dandy timer. And we're gonna just start on the floor. Well, we're gonna be on the floor the whole time, okay? We're gonna go into doing, as you can see, our plan. We're going to do our stretches. They're going to be about 30 seconds with a 10-second rest in between. And then we're just gonna do 2 sets, all right? Because there's quite a few stretches, and honestly, I have like a small time frame for what I do have. If you would like to do this 3 or 4, times, however, or even just 1 if that's what you really need. But like when you're doing these kind of stretches, it's just like whatever you have time for, whatever you're feeling. I mean, you know your body more than anybody else, right? So just like get in tune, listen to yourself, and do this and then go enjoy the rest of your day, right? So today is just going to be lower body. I like to do just a lot of lower body, to be honest. There's just, there's just like so much that we can do. So we're gonna go ahead and start with just lying down, and then we're going to hug both legs. Let me go ahead and start my timer. Okay, so we're just gonna lie down. I like to go slow. There we go. I like to raise my hands up and then go ahead and hug your knees. If you want to rock side to side, you can. This is your time. And also, you can even point your toes and then flex them. So plantar flexion or dorsiflexion. You can even alternate. These little movements, they make a difference. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the left side. All right, we're just going to hug one leg, and then you're going to slowly drop the other leg to the floor. Right now my toes are pointed, and then go ahead and flex them. And then point, and then flex. Now the one that you are holding, roll it to the right, and then roll it to the left. All right, now you're going to go ahead and switch to the other side. There we go. Let's go ahead and just flex, point, roll right to the ankle, and then roll left. And we got some more time for the point and flex. I'm still getting used to this time. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and get ready for our sideline quad stretch. So I know that like in our last video, I did the static quad stretch while standing. I don't know if any of you noticed, but that's not a dynamic stretch, right? But I mean, that is just, stretching the quads is like so important because we just use them so much. You know, when we're sitting in chair, or like we do a lot of squats, right? Especially if you are like picking up boxes, or you know, working at Amazon, or like doing any kind of like labor-intensive, you know, work, like a carpenter or things like that. Go ahead and switch to the other side. So with this one, you could either be on your elbow like me, or you could even be lying down. So the important thing is that you have your hips stacked, right? And you get even more of a benefit when your knees are aligned, right? If it's hard for you to do this stretch, you can use a yoga strap, you know, just hold that. Let's go ahead and lie down on the floor. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put some more light on here. We're gonna do a figure 4. So you're going to put that foot on your knee. You could either keep it here, push that knee, hold on to that thigh, or hold on to that shin, whichever you prefer. This is stretching our glutes. You can lie down the head, or you can lean forward. If you just did leg day, this one's gonna be like, ow, ow, ow. Or if you're having that like delayed onset muscle soreness, ow, ow, ow. But you know what? That just means that you need it. Oops, go ahead and go to the other side. So, I would say I'm like mediocre. You're super flexible. If you are older or just have as much flexibility, you may just be in that point where so go ahead and put those feet to the floor. You're going to hold the back of your thigh, and we're going to do hamstring flossing. So you're going to just bring that leg up and down, right? I point my toe down, point the toe up, flex it, down, up, flex, down, up, flex. If opening up the window has helped with this video, please let me know. Put it in the comments. I'm still working on my lighting if you haven't noticed. All right, go ahead and switch to the other side. And I just like, we have 3 big lights and a camera light. So I'm just wondering like what's going on with that. If you got any helpful tips, let me know. This room does not have a ceiling light or a ceiling fan. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing to have that because this room is one of the hottest rooms. All right, so now we're gonna roll to our side, slowly come up. And one of my clients told me about this, the Thunderbolt. I just used to call this one just more kneeling. So we're just going to be on our legs and we're just kind of like fold. And we're gonna put your hands back and just lean forward, right? How good does this feel? Go ahead and bring those hands forward a little bit, right? And then bring those hands back. Good. Just slow and easy movements, okay? So we just want to get to it. Now we're going to go ahead and just rise up, squeeze those glutes, and then come down. Rise up, squeeze those glutes, and then come down. Rise up, squeeze those glutes, and then come down. These are really great for those hip flexors. Hey-oh. All right, now this is an if portion, okay? If you don't think that you're ready for it, if you are too sore, then don't do it. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get comfortable. High planks, pigeon. You're going to bring that leg up and you're going to sink into it. You can start up here, go to those elbows, whatever you're comfortable with, or even if you're one of those people that can just relax on the floor, go for it. Honestly, this is not my favorite to be totally on the floor, but you know, sometimes it's, you gotta get uncomfortable to get results. All right, high plank, and then go ahead and switch. Perfect, so I like to start off, arms are high, then I like to go to the elbow, and then I like to go forward. If you want to challenge yourself more, try to bring that leg a little bit, you know, more parallel. So you're feeling this in your glutes? Oi. I'm feeling it in my knee, to be honest. Slowly coming up. All right. And then let's go ahead. This is the last one. We're gonna go into the butterfly. So I say, fly the butterfly, right? Hold those feet. If you don't feel comfortable holding those feet, then go ahead and put some socks on, or make sure you have some shoes on, or, you know, just don't even touch your feet, whatever. But we're just gonna fly the butterfly, and then we're going to use our elbows now, and we're just gonna lean forward, right? And then just really stretch out. All right, go ahead and bring your knees together. And that was one set. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? Yay, us! I am just, there's so many different like movements that we can do with our body, so it's just fun. All right, now this time we're gonna roll back and we're just going to hug those knees again. There we go. Have gratitude. Be grateful for this wonderful day. Go ahead and, you know, if you'd like to, flex, point those toes, dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. I don't know why I'm thinking about that today, but one of my old bosses was just like, what is this or what is that? And one of the things was a person was doing dorsiflexion and plantar flexion, but like, you know, it was kind of like a pop quiz, just random. But, you know, the person, I couldn't tell if they were doing like internal rotation or external rotation at the same time. So I'm just kind of like, duh, like it was just, and then they're just like, oh, it's this and this and this. And I'm just kind of like, you know, there's just so much that I think about sometimes. Go ahead and switch to the other side. You know, when there's like so much thing as like perfectionism, precise, it's just, I like a black and white, like, is it this or is it that? But it's never gonna be like that. Like when I was in kinesiology class, like it mentioned like multiple, just like multiple, not exercises, but yeah, I guess to say more of like different positions all at the same time. And that was part of like just knowing your stuff. So now we're doing the sideline quad stretch. These are your quads. You got 4 quads. These are just layman's terms, right? If you want to nerd out with me, nerd out with me. So if you can hear, I do have a beagle in the background. Her name is Peanut. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Originally, we named We named her Peony Paniagua because I love flowers. But it's just kind of weird to name a dog Peony, you know what I mean? So we just decided, okay, we're calling her Peanut. Type down below and then let me know what you named your dog. I'm just so curious. I love dogs. Or cats. If you have an animal. We also have a bunny. His name is Theodore. I think I told you guys about that. I think about him all the time because this is his little room. All right, we're doing the figure 4. You know, just doing these tries not enough for me because you more and more, more. It's refreshing.
Let me just hold your hand once more.
So if you're wondering where I'm getting my sound, I do use, what is it? Epidemic sound, right? My mind has just been going blank these days. So much on my mind. Doing these stretches, exercises, just sound like you. It's been causing me to not take my naps in the afternoon while Posey is taking her nap. Oh, stay on the floor. We're doing our hamstring flosses. And then if this doesn't remind you, make sure you floss today. One of my clients just tells me that they floss every day. And I just love that. I love people that have their life together enough that they're flossing every day. Like, that's just inspiring for me. That reminds me. People who love the dentist say, hey-o. If you're like me, we love the dentist. But if you're like my husband, the word dentist is just, oh, he hates it. I feel sorry for him about that. That's just unfortunate. You know, people that just have like bad experiences. And so like people that have had those like bad experiences, you know, you just have to be patient with them and work with them. So let's go ahead and get to that Thunderbolt, okay? So we're just leaning forward. Hands are at our sides, leaning forward. I can't wait till I actually get some people to talk to on here. Get some conversations back and forth. I do talk a lot though. It's been like, what, 2 or 3 years with my husband, and it wasn't until like this year that I realized I do a lot of the talking in our relationship. Yeah, I didn't I didn't realize that until like this year. All right, now we're just Thunderbolt and then just rising up. Squeeze those glutes, stretching out our hip flexors. And honestly, like, I didn't even realize I talked that much. It's weird. I think like before I just never used to talk to anybody, except for my family, of course. And even in my family, like I would say I wasn't much of a talker. Go ahead and do that pigeon pose. And then when you get comfortable, just go ahead and rise down low. You know, sometimes I just don't talk and I just absorb just listening and learning. And like, that's basically like my husband. He absorbs so much, and then when he actually speaks, it's like, oh, I didn't think of it like that. Or like, oh, honey, yep, you're right. Like, and it really makes me just come to realization that I need to have a better, wider perspective on just a lot of things. So, you know, those little things that you love, I love. So this is the pigeon pose. Reach a little bit deeper. If you could put your head flat on the floor, go for it. Slowly rise up. I like to go into a high plank, right, and then go back to doing whatever stretch it is. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and do our butterfly pose. I gotta bring my smile back. Feet together, lean forward. Yeah, this is epidemic sound. So this is, we pay for our music. But at least we got music. If it's not loud enough, put in the comments. If it's too loud, let me know. All right, go ahead and put your knees together. That was our stretch for today. All right, next time, if you're watching this later on, next time just go ahead and join in. I would love to be able to talk to you, you know, and be able to do these stretches with you. All of my friends, I love you. And if you are not my friend yet, go ahead and subscribe. That way you'll be able to get all these workouts, stretches that I'm doing. Oh, and another thing. Okay, so I actually recorded a video of me folding clothes, okay? Okay, I know that this is not, you know, workouts or stretches or, you know, anything to do with like the regular personal training, but when you think about it, like personal training, I guess, you know, it could be like a wide view, right? So I don't know about you, but I have been definitely inspired from like people that, you know, have been doing their laundry or organization, or if you haven't watched it yet, like on Netflix, the Home Edit show, like, oh my gosh, like where they organize things in rainbow color, especially because of this pandemic. I have been obsessed with finally organizing my life, and it is just, I love it. I just absolutely love it. Or like if you haven't, you know, looked up Tidying Up yet with Marie Kondo, like inspired. I am so inspired by like all those techniques that they use. But yeah, if you know, if you get inspired, you know, by watching people, you know, whatever it be like folding laundry or like organizing, you know, their home, like I could start adding in those things because, you know, as being a personal trainer, sometimes it's about working, you know, not only on the physical, but mental and spiritual. So it all goes into one. And sometimes it's just like organizing your environment to create like a clearer mindset for you, so then you can have more time to spend with your family or have more time. No excuses for to say, okay, my life is already set here. Let's go ahead and focus on, you know, my physical health, right? And there's just so much that can go on to like with organizing. But like if that's something that you're interested in, let me know, and then I could talk more about that or do some more videos on that. And if you haven't know, or if you don't know, I am studying a little bit more on just like getting some different certifications. I'm going to, I don't know if I brought them up yet, but I am going to talk a little bit more about those later, right? So I'll keep you in tune with that. Oh, and let me not forget my tip of the day. So I actually wrote like a few of them down. To be honest, I don't remember what I put down. I have it in my notebook. I've been watching a lot of Blue's Clues, so I'm always thinking handy dandy notebook, right? But let's see, tip of the day for to help with just your workouts. Let's go ahead and do, how about this? All right, meal prepping, right? This is a big thing for people, all right? If you haven't been meal prepping and you have just been going out to like fast food for just your meals, I'm going to turn down my fan because for me it's kind of loud. Let's go ahead and start with meal prepping, just one meal for the week, okay? So I'm not gonna say what's healthy for you, all right? But think about all of the things that are healthy, right? Think about how you want your meals to go. And let's just go ahead and prepare that, okay? So if it's preparing the day, if it's on a Sunday that you find the most time that you're able to prepare, or if you know, think it's on a Monday or Wednesday, whatever day you're basically off or have the most time, go ahead and make sure that you've gone grocery shopping, right? And before you go grocery shopping, write down what meal you want to prepare on a list, grocery list. Go to the grocery store, pick up that meal. Make sure you have Tupperware, you know, to be able to put this meal in, and a lunchbox. And then go ahead and get that for you, and then prepare it, cook it, right? Put it in your fridge, and then just have that meal ready for the next day. Okay. That is my tip of the day. If you have stayed with me for the whole time, let's see. Go ahead and put a heart in the comments. All right. I'm going to notice you. And I appreciate it. My love to you. All right. And if you have any, if you have any like workouts that you would love for me to just take you through, or if you have any questions on, I would love to just go ahead and be able to talk with you on that. I also have personal training and group training available. If you're interested in that, you could go to my website, amberpaniagua.com, and then you can go ahead and just go through and put in, I would love to do personal training with you. Let me know how to get started, and I could message you from there. If you would like to leave a tip, or if you would like to subscribe again, subscribe, and then tip is in the comments, right? Or is it, it's in the description of, there's like a link to how to do that with what the workout is underneath. All right, I would love for that, so then I could just get paid to be able to do these workouts with you. So again, leave a heart if you have made it through. I'll see you later. Bye.